Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, let me introduce myself. My name is PRILA Mentari Suwandi. I'm from Biology Education of Pasundan University. And today, I want to deliver a story by the title The Legend of Tangkuban Perahu. Happy watching! Once upon a time, in West Java, there lived a wise king who had a beautiful daughter. Her name was Dayang Sumbi. She liked weaving very much. One day, she was weaving a cloth. Suddenly, one of her tools fell to the ground. She was very tired at the time, so she was too lazy to take it. Then, she just shouted out loud, "Anybody there? Bring me my tool. I will give you special present. If you are female, I will consider you as my sister. If you are male, I will marry you." Suddenly, a male dog named Tumang came. He broke her falling tool. Dayang Sumbi was very surprised. She regretted her words, but she couldn't deny it. So, she had to marry Tumang and leave her father. Then, they lived in a small village. Several months later, they had a son. His name was Sangkuriang. He was a handsome and healthy boy. Sangkuriang liked hunting very much. He often went hunting to the wood using his arrow. When he went hunting, Tumang always with him. One day, Dayang Sumbi wanted to eat deer's heart. "Sangkuriang, will you hunt for a deer today? I want to eat deer's heart so much," asked Dayang Sumbi. "Of course, Mom. Whatever you want, I will give it for you," replied Sangkuriang. "Tumang, where are you? Come on, we have to hunt for a deer." Then Sangkuriang went to the wood with his arrow and his faithful dog. But after several days in the wood, Sangkuriang couldn't find any deer. They were all disappeared. Sangkuriang was exhausted and desperate. "Oh God, where can I find a deer? I don't want to disappoint my mom." I know." Sangkuriang then caught Tumang and killed him. He didn't know that Tumang was his father. At home, he gave Tumang's heart to her mother. "Sangkuriang, are you sure it's a deer's heart? You can't lie to me. It's Tumang's heart, isn't it? Why you kill him?" said Dayang Sumbi, full of anger. She hit Sangkuriang at his head. Sangkuriang was wounded. There was a scar in his head. She also repelled her son. Sangkuriang left her mother in sadness. Many years passed, and Sangkuriang became a strong young man. He wandered everywhere. One day, he arrived at his own village, but he didn't realize it. There, he met Dayang Sumbi. At the time, Dayang Sumbi was given an eternal beauty by the god, so she stayed young forever. Both of them didn't know each other, so they fell in love and then they decided to marry. But Dayang Sumbi recognized a scar on Sang Kuryang's head. Sang Kuryang, why there is a scar on your head? Asked Dayang Sumbi. Oh, when I was a child, my mom hit me on my head, replied him. Dayang Sumbi was very shocked. She knew that Sang Kuryang was his son. It was impossible for them to marry. She told him, but he didn't believe her. Sang Kuryang wished that they married soon. So Dayang Sumbi gave him a very difficult condition. Sang Kuryang, if you want to marry me, I have a condition for you. I want you to build a lake and a big boat in one night. I need them for our honeymoon. Can you do that? What? Impossible. But it's okay. For you, I will do it. I can do that. Sang Kuryang agreed. With the help of genies and spirits, Sang Kuryang tried to build them. By midnight, he had finished the lake by building a dam in Citarum River. Then he started building the boat. It was almost done when he nearly finished it. Meanwhile, Dayang Sumbi kept watching on them. She was very worried when she knew this. So she made lights in the east. Huh? Troops, stop your work. It's already done. The sun will start to rise. Quickly, go home, said the chair of the genies. They left Sang Kuryang alone. Sang Kuryang, you can't finish my condition. It means that you can't marry me. You know, said Dayang Sumbi. You cheated. You make the light so that my troops go. Because of that, I couldn't fulfill your condition, shouted Sang Kuryang. Sang Kuryang was very angry, so he kicked the boat. Then the boat turned out to be Mount Tangkuban Perahu. It means boat upside down. From a distance, it looks like a boat upside down. Maybe this is enough for my story. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.